Alright, dude. We're good. We're good. Alright. Crimson Heist bundle. Ooh, we gay as fuck. Wait, no, I mean pink. Sorry. Bundle content. Dude, someone's buying into this. Hell yeah. I mean, I would if I just had, like, money to throw, but $50 is a bit much. Oop. Bundle content. Headgear's where it's at, though. I can buy those individually. And that's what I'd be most interested in. But other things is like, does it change the gloves? Does it add gloves, etc.? Ooh, I could see buying Ella's. Because her leggings are just pink. Well, not pink, but white. Does that go together better? Not really. This is what we're interested in. Pink goggles, meh. Pink helmet, pink helmet. This looks kind of cool, but meh. Nah. This looks kind of cool again, but it's overall kind of meh. She's wearing a cap. That's kind of cool, but it wouldn't match with any of my uniforms, so nah. Face paint. Nah. Dude, it's almost Jev. Meow. Cat Jaeger, bro. And he'll be here soon. Meh. Interesting. The pink glasses, bro. That's actually kind of fire. Okay, so this one was one I was thinking about. Is it dyed? No, but the glasses are pink. Meh. This looks kind of cool, but I'm gonna get the other headgear for her, and then it makes it completely underrated. Or overrated, I should say. That's relatively meh. Meh. Would have been nice if they did something more with the face paint. She doesn't normally wear her hair like that, does she? That might be kind of interesting. Meh on Twitch. Meh for this row. That might be kind of funny. Unless you're doing like a specific like outfit, that's pretty meh. Oh, Ella doesn't have her hair dyed. That was the other thing I was interested in. Because like if we look over here, Defenders, Ella, Headgear. I mostly bought things that have dyed her hair. So like white, yellow, black, purplish, red. Excuse me. Yellow with a blackish, bluish type of color at the bottom. And then there's this orange one. I think this is like the South Asian or African. And then this is totally by accident. This is a legendary that I got. And this one's an accident. I just got it out of the packs. Out of the battle pass. This is out of a pack. And then this one I bought to go with the uniform because we're hunting wabbits. But no dyed headgears. Next up, let's see this Dark Age bundle. So this about $40 or 170,000 renown, but you can actually bundles individually. I don't like any of them really. Like the biggest one is Nock. I think Nock looks kind of cool, and Mozzie's gives him a pretty close look at his face. But there's literally the one where he's just wearing a hat. So that's the one I'd stick with. I do think this is pretty cool, the Monty skin. Otherwise, the rest of these, aren't really anything I'm gonna write home about. The 6 charm's kind of cool. The patch notes. We reworked Knock. We add the Gone 6. There you go. You're up to date. Ooh, cool charm. Let's see. Browse rewards just puts me there. Thief's Honor. Some people break the rules for all the wrong reasons. Flores breaks them for all the right ones. Flores is available to all premium Battle Pass owners now. Complete multiplayer matches to earn Battle Pass tiers. Yup. Oh, you see that over there? 69? Nice. After hours. I'm used to working alone, but Ash needs a secret ingredient, and I can see a benefit to the partnership. It takes skill to do what I do. Preparation. It's not just about the spices. If your cuts aren't precise, you can end up with a mess on the plate. People are being made to starve. It's my job to keep them fed. I'm a man of my word, and I never leave a favor owed. Favors left past due always have a way of taking you by surprise. Never leave red in the ledgers of life, love, or business. He knows what's up, bro. These challenges didn't seem too bad. I'll just let this play out and then comment on it a second time.
You're a hard man to pin
Actually,
down.
this might get copyright content ID'd, so we're just gonna let it go.
Steve,
That grammar's
You
important.
ought to have a hobby. A hobby? Let me think.
That's Goyo with the suit on the right
Hobbies eat up
and
time.
Castle on the left.
Kind of a slave to my trade, you know?
And the guy who's talking is Flores. He's pretty cool. I like these little story beats. This is good.
To keep you out of trouble. You said it, friend. Trouble is bad for business.
You!
Doesn't you?
You said the bad word.
Don't let
Now
him
your
go.
hand is hurting. Wow.
Well, well. What you gonna do now?
You look absurdly manly like the rest of the... Leaves his calling card, and he's out.
I don't give a
That's
rat's
a
ass.
third. That's a 2-story fall. He
Did
died.
you hear about the program? Rainbow.
Gracias, Santiago.
Rainbow. So Ash sent you.
Santiago,
He said you might like to return a favor.
talking with his mouth
Well, I
full.
am a man of my word.
Boom.
Let's talk.
Grandma got the thing. Now let's look at the skins. First of all, Flores. The default Flores uniform. Oops, I'm scrolling through on accident. So this gives him green and the striped cap, whereas normally he has this blue, which is darker and therefore better. This looks pretty cool. It's definitely a good skin, you know. There's worse options. I like the gold charm, this money charm. I think there was another one similar to it, but it's definitely different. This one is another 3D skin. It changes what the skin looks like just a little bit, because you see it the grip, especially where you would be, you know, holding it with the hand, your shooting hand. It looks slightly altercated. So like if we go over to here, oops, too far. It's kind of a bit farther away from the mag too, but moral of the story is it's not connected, whereas this one connects it. So let's get back in here. And then to pair with the skin itself is an attachment skin. I don't really mind the snake skin, you know, ones, especially for new players. They're going to get some camos for some operators that they may not have camos for. You know, they're going to get matching outfits and uniforms and stuff. But in my case, I have some exclusive skins that I'm going to be running as opposed to those, so they're kind of meh for me. Also, these guys, these look like the Marines from Advanced Warfare, bro. Literally. Like, look it up. Norm Defier. I don't like that. Also, people are literally busting their nuts over how she's thicker now. But she's not. It's literally just shiny pants. Which apparently people just lose their mind over. Shiny pants must mean more depth. No, it really doesn't. It's like Ella. They're literally like thin AF, and then they're like, okay, but shiny pants. This is Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5. Alternatively, this is the player character, the deputy, or the captain in Far Cry 5 and New Dawn. Informal cover-up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it worked. Interesting. That's all I gotta say about that. This, you stand on like a sore thumb with these. Also, she does normally wear a hair length like that. I like the blueprint skin, but I have a better option. That looks pretty cool, but you know, I kind of have a skin for him already that I'm pretty paired with. I don't like any, I'm just going to be honest, any of these ocular scale skins I'm going to skip over because they're just garbage. Now this is the headgear I'm going for Alibi instead of buying one, because this way I can get it for technically free. And then it goes with this uniform. And I think I don't have any other uniforms, so that'd be good. That'd be kind of fun. I like the gold on this. I just hope it shines a bit like it does here in game. Concealed identity. Can't you tell? Bliet. Cheeky breaky doomfka. Alright, can I rotate this? Thank you. No need for luck. Lucky chip. Well, just beat the point. Yep. Looks kind of cool, but I mean, it's definitely better than a shiny ass uniform. Like, look at this. Okay, if we go over to the attackers, this is the darkest uniform I have for him right now. This one, he's literally made of aluminum foil, and then this one, he's red as motherfucker. But for a secret identity uniform, he's literally wearing more in all of his other uniforms currently than the secret identity one. Back over here. Goyo, shaved line. You know what's different about him here? Get ready, get ready. You guys aren't fucking ready for this. I swear you aren't. Look at that. That's literally it. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You see, no wait, it's just slightly shaved his hair down. It's literally right there. Hello? This would be better because people like aviators. Oh my god, it's even worse than I thought. It's literally,
Hey, can I get a few inches off the side?
except that's not even inches. It's literally like,
Can I get a quarter inch off the side?
yeah. Looks like someone I know. I hope it shines a bit more. Otherwise, it's not really anything too special. People want this. I think it's cool. I think I might use it just because the aviators are hanging. The aviators are hanging down by his, his shirt, but he's got him on too. Kind of uncharacteristically big aviators that he's wearing. This is a pretty cool one. It must be hard to do the smoke. Oh wait, is it animated? It tries to be animated. Interesting. That's fun and also unsafe. This one I don't really like, but I understand why it exists. More of the snakeskin garbage. Saw this one, thought it looked cool in the preview, but it's not really that great when you look at it applied. I don't really have any opinion on that skin either. This looks pretty cool, and I don't really have a good camo for Zero, so I'm definitely going to put it on. He's got some dapper haircut. It's pretty cool, I guess. I like the gold on the suit, but it stands out a bit more than the black suit he already has, so nah. Old Gig's Wage. I think that's like 3 emeralds or something, or maybe jades. That's kind of cool. Stylus pick. First of all, this is darker than normal in 90% of the skin, and then the teal is a nice color, but it ties in with this headgear. I look like Kuze from Yakuza, bro. Like, it's so bad. It's literally like a 1985 grandma. I can't handle it. So I'll have to figure out something for that, headgear-wise. We'll look at our headgears in a second. I think that this camo is pretty sick for this gun. So I'm definitely going to be going at least that far for it. The big gun! Give a dog a bone. In loving memory of Maxwell, my best bud. Who lost their dog? Do we think it's Castle? I like Jacket. He looks like fucking every generic cop in every cop show ever where they have to have the black cop. Otherwise, they're not representing properly. This one, I don't really like the actual camo, but it does actively change the weapon. It's another 3D model skin or whatever they call it. So that's pretty cool, but I won't use it. Now this is a first class burglary attachment skin. It's a universal skin. And then this is the camo to go with it. It's a pretty cool combination. As for the uniform, he has this white that goes pretty good with the suit. But, it sticks out more than the black, so I'm going to be sticking with the black or the blue or whatever it was, that gray. I don't know if I'm going to, like, at the end of the day, as long as I make it far enough to get that G8 skin, I'm happy. But that's at 84, so only 16 tiers, and I get to the end. And it's 69 days, so we'll be fine. The music that we've been listening to is the seasonal music. I don't think it really stands out, but that's kind of a good thing, because I don't like the loud, obnoxious music ever. And I think that this preview animation where he just kind of cautiously, walks over here and plants himself is a good way to show off his character and the location. It could be a little bit brighter so you could see him better. His animation and his tricks here are pretty cool. I always wanted to do tricks like that. However, it definitely beats Val Arun walking for miles and years and decades, because that's all that was. One of the changes that they made was when you click here, it takes you to these challenges instead of your normal daily challenges. I really hope they didn't remove the daily challenges in general, though, otherwise I'm going to have a word with them. Now, normally you would hit that challenge button, you'd go to the top, then you'd get your Ubisoft Club challenges. But now you have to click on the Ubisoft Connect app so that it opens, navigate to the challenge tab, and then it either starts at time limited or core. There's no guessing, but I normally land on core. And then I have to go over to time limited to see my challenges, which is a lot more work than it was before. Yeah. Challenge system. Players can now access the time-limited challenges for Ubisoft Connect by selecting Ubisoft Connect in the home section. Battle Ass challenges can be accessed by selecting the challenges with the trophy icon in the home section screen. Daily challenges are no longer available.
So who do I have to kill?
That's insane. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But finally, we're going to go over the new attacker, Flores. I'm going to be buying him soon, just not yet. I'm going to buy him when I actually have, my first play session on the game. Claymores are always good. Flashbangs are nice for the rushing type. I think that the GSH-18 is the lesser of the pistols when given the PMM as another option, but it's still actually a pretty good pistol, and the new recoil change, it gets literally 0 recoil, and I think it's one of the highest cyclic fire rates in the semi-auto category. The SR-25 is a fun and interesting choice for the marksman rifle. I think it's kind of weird that they just would skip other sights and go right to 3X, but I'm definitely going to be using the 3X on the DMR because it has minimal recoil, and it doesn't have an extended barrel or a compensator. They removed compensators from all DMRs a long time ago. Don't think there was ever a DMR with an extended barrel, because there's not really a reason to extend the range on them. It doesn't have an angled grip, which kind of sucks. Some DMRs do, some DMRs don't. I don't think it even has an angled grip on Blackbeard, but we'll make sure to fact check that. However, I do have some good camos that would be cool to put on here. The seasonal weapon skin for this season is Thermal Antipodes, which is literally black ice and the volcano skin. And moral of the story, though, it's fucking awesome looking. This might be new with the season. We'll be sure to check out the AR-33 now. So my AR-33 setup tends to be the maximum sight that I can get, and I put on the angled grip and a flash hider, so that's all there. Everything's intact here. However, skins, I got black ice, so, you know, there's literally only one choice out of all the skins that I own. Let's see, yep, Laclave, or Laclave, or Laclave. So, that's definitely what we'll be running with. That looks goofy, but that's why we're gonna do it. I'm probably more of a flashbang type, so we'll do that. Not really interested in any uniforms or headgear. There's nothing special that's gonna be on here. Now, we're gonna have to read this out, so pardon me while I get a drink. First of all, the art here looks pretty cool, although he does kind of have like a long face look. Can't really see what he stole or if that goodie bag is just his gadgets to steal stuff with, because I kind of see the handles of like bolt cutters. However, I like how he always had his operator icon just planted on him, which is weird, honestly, it's weird. But it says here, the thing is though, is people live like, right now, the way that the game is written is people live together. They're in a barracks, you know, they kind of live on base. So how does he go to his normal life of stealing from the rich and corrupt to help the lesser families if he's going to be stuck in the barracks, you know? Is he going to sneak out? Is that going to be a story thing? Maybe they were going to steal from 6 because he's rich. But here we go. In life, you have to commit to the things that make you happy. For me, that's robbing the rich and corrupt. Providing for his mother as her health slowly declined, Lucero was unfulfilled with work in the public sector and unimpressed with military school. This drew him to burglary as an occupation. He found purpose in robbing powerful criminals to give back to the poor. Operating in the Flores district of Buenos Aires, Lucero's notoriety grew and he came to be known as the man from Flores. When his identity was exposed, he had to flee. Specialist Eliza Ash Cohen offered him asylum in the United States. In exchange, he provided evidence against the Buenos Aires' most ruthless crime lords. With a new life in Los Angeles, Lucero opened his own food truck from which he operated HEIST for 5 years. When Cohen became aware of his activities, she offered him a seat at her table, a stable future in which he could build a family. Because of his stubborn and perfectionist nature, Specialist Santiago Flores Lucero struggles to separate the personal from the professional. He likes to put people at ease and regularly cracks jokes, but he often gets in his own way by overanalyzing mundane situations. I can understand the impulse to cover all possibilities, considering his mother was killed in retaliation of his activities in Buenos Aires. He needs to realize that he's in good hands here. In the long run, I'm certain his interactions with the others, especially Specialist Eliza Ash Cohen, with whom he's already familiar, will help him let down his guard. As a bonding exercise, I had Santiago cook his favorite Argentinian meals for us to share, and it became easier to dive into deeper subjects. I learned that despite his charms, he's not afraid to be vocal about social issues and his efforts to give back to impoverished communities. He also confessed that his marriage was as much of a surprise to him as it was to me. Maybe in time we'll find out why his husband isn't bothered by his criminal career. Fun fact, in case I didn't mention it already, he's actually a homosexual, you know? We're being representative, which is nice. That's fine. It's not like they don't allow those in the military, or especially in his case where he's not really in the military, but he was just hired directly into this sector. I think that his husband isn't bothered by his criminal career because it's a good. I'm pretty sure they've talked it over. They hashed it out. And he's like, I only do it for good. Ramen Hood. We also delved into how his childhood shaped him into who he is today. While he adheres to his traditional ideas of machismo, he's quick to point out that his mother taught him to think independently. He has no memories of his father and his political activism, but he likes to talk about how his mother was proud of him for doing what he felt was right, regardless of the consequences. I'm glad Santiago's been taking time to observe everyone else's method in order to improve his own. He learned a lot at the Collegio Militar in El Palomar, and I'm sure his years of criminal activity helped in that regard. However, I believe his budding friendship with specialist Grace Dokeby Nam and Tori Gridlock Farias, based mostly on technology and food, will be beneficial. Dr. Harishifa Harry Pandey, director of Rainbow. So I'd like to bring up, though, that Dokeby talks about food sometimes. She says, I'm hungry. But she's also, the technology person for sure. Gridlock, I don't really know how much she knows about technology. She's kind of an engineering type of person, more mechanical. However, I think that's a fat joke calling him out about food. He has training at the Collegio Militar de la Nación. You know what I mean? And his relevant experiences are the HEIST in Los Angeles and Buenos Aires, but he also has military training, which could be relevant experience, but the training was listed above, so that's probably why it wasn't listed there. However, his device, his specialist gadget, is the RCE Retero charge. They're going to do a evaluation of it. The operator in question is Specialist Santiago Flores Lucero, evaluation lead being Specialist Eliza Ash Cohen, probably because of their connection with each other. She actually was trusted with the gadget. I don't usually get involved in these operations, I don't usually get involved in these evaluations, but considering how nervous Lucero was at the idea of a stranger handling his toys, I assured him I'd oversee the process. That being said, I enlisted the help of Specialists Elena Mira Alvarez and Shuhrat Fuse Kasikbayev, and I'm confident that they'll take good care of the RCE Retero. As they work together, I watched them turn a rudimentary but efficient tool into something worthy of tactical operations. The base function remains, and Lucero will still be able to remotely pilot his favorite device, but as Fuse told me, with so much enthusiasm, it'll now be much more reliable. As he explained, the new casing is fitted to the mechanism that secures the device when it's armed, protecting it from firearms. Fuse also integrated a fast-acting adhesive that serves to lodge the explosive in place, which Lucero will appreciate. I'm eager to see it in action on the field once he gets the hang of these upgrades. So, what his gadget used to do was, like in the video, was just a little thing that drives around, blows up. Kind of like a drone. But now, it's a drone. And when it approaches, by player choice, I think. Let me think. Yeah, so when you activate your drone, I think it's set on a timer, and then when that timer ends, it'll blow up. Otherwise, you have all that time that your timer is active to go to a location that you wish to blow up, or a person, or a gadget, or whatever. And then when you get there, you can jump and then activate it, and you'll stick to the wall when you bounce off of it or touch it. And then similar can be said probably for if you can get up close to a ceiling, you can probably blow up the ceiling by timing it right. But when it's in this process of becoming adhesive and sticky and about to blow up, it actually reinforces itself. It hunkers down and it becomes bulletproof, allowing the explosive to go off pretty much most of the time, because it takes a while to detonate a nitro cell and throw it. It takes a while to, do that. Unless it's impacts. Impacts is like the only way I can really see an explosive getting to it before it can blow up. There is a handful of operators with impacts, but not everyone is carrying impacts to protect themselves from this device, which I guess is how they promote team play. But we'll see how it plays out in the future, However, I guess it's a middle name. His middle name's Miguel. That's pretty funny. He's unaffiliated. Yep. He's born October 2nd. He's only 38. He is 171 meters or 72 kilograms, which translated into American measurements, imperialist measurements, is He's 5'9", so he's about as tall as I am. I'm a little bit taller than him even. And he's 158 pounds, which is about 50 pounds lighter than I am. But, you know, such is life, I guess. Well, that's my review of John Jones here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment down below whether you liked or disliked the video, and make sure to leave any comments, questions, and criticisms down below as well. In the descriptions, I have my friends' channels and social medias, even some of my family's channels and social medias. If you guys want to check those out, make sure to understand that their content may not be entirely like mine in some areas, whereas in other areas, their content is going to be similar to mine. If you like content like mine, you're probably bound to like some form of content that they provide as well, and vice versa. If you're looking for content that maybe I don't provide, there's a chance that those other channels may provide content more to your style or humor. And if you did, make sure to leave them a like. Comment down below what you liked or disliked about the video, and make sure to subscribe here, there, and everywhere. And when you do, make sure you hit the notification bell and click all notifications so that you can get notified when any new uploads happen. This way you can pick and choose what videos you wish to see without much effort at all. At the very least, I want you guys to have a good